Yes, sir. People, bring it in. I'm cooking up one late night special, guys. Skip the old Jimmy today because my stomach is in the strudels. Got one in fiber, 1 bars. Do not make that mistake. That one that say 9 grams of fiber, it's delicious, but it'll hurt you. But like I said, guys, y'all bring it in. Y'all already know you're here with your favorite, your host, Monty Montgomery, guys. And again, what we're talking about, as y'all read from the title, is the sales strategy. Obviously, as things are kind of a little bit lulled right now, not really super crazy news. Everything that I reported, everybody's just now running out like they just now got it, but it is what it is. It's been happening. We're going to keep it rolling. But what we're doing is a little time, much requested, sales strategy. Just an idea, concept, not financial advice. Everybody do what you're going to do. You watch your shoes, because I'm going to be watching mine, but just some ideas and concepts of what I'm rolling, right? Now, let's get down to it. Bitcoin sitting at 59,370. Obviously bouncing around the 60,000 mark, 61,000. We're in the same range doing, same thing. Solana, 142, 62, up 0.6 in the last hour. And we've got XRP sitting at 59. Oh, yeah, 59.50, almost 60 cents. Now, again, XRP, again, noted most of outperforming the markets. If y'all scroll over to that 7-day percentage, you'll see only 2 people that are green, which is BNB, Binance, and, of course, XRP, which is sitting up at 2.75%, right? Obviously, a little red today, but over the last seven days, you're green, unlike the rest of the market. But let's tap down in. We know some things are shaking. Cover a little bit before we get into that little sales strategy. Just a couple of articles here. All right, one, Bitrue released yesterday. Is it finally time for XRP to shine? Now, guys, again, Bitrue does this every single time, and when they do this, right, something crazy occurs, right? Last time they did it was pairs, and then XRP being listed on exchanges again. And all this. So now here we are, and guys, of course, in the Holy Grail, I told y'all this timeline. Money Montgomery, stay dialed in. I'm a V12 type of guy, so I don't miss, right? But I told y'all I'm expecting this thing to get a little crazy at the end of August, beginning of September, as they mentioned, right? Things are getting a little antsy. You can kind of tell. We keep getting these massive volume spikes, these big whales that keep buying XRP. Not 100 million bought. Who is that? And then also, like I said, y'all go scroll through the last videos. We're going live. How interesting. This guy down here said it best. We are getting there. If they are going to put 30 to 50 trillion on the ledger by the end of 2024, then they already doing it now. Why? The price hasn't reflected, we can all guess, but this coin don't have much time left being cheap, and that I'm confident in. Absolutely. And again, this is price suppression, guys. But that's why I keep reiterating y'all. Watch the company, not the price. Because now, you're going to be watching the price one day, and you're going to be shocked. You're going to be in dismay. And hopefully it's because your account's green. But now let's pull on through. Something that was very interesting to think about as well. Yeah, but what about this? Bitcoin is scam, folks. Running XRP. Saw this and thought it was funny. Now, again, this was something that I saw interesting as well. After all the rah-rah that's going on with Bitcoin partners are only El Salvador? Guys, and I told you, I said that, now I know this is something crazy. But again, I've been posting videos, every 2 to 3 days. I keep mentioning y'all. Every 2 to 3 days with these guys doing a new partnership every 2 to 3 days. And it's multiple, massive partnerships, right? Well, this is what that looks like over a year's time. Now, this should be a testament to why, again, I keep saying, first off, it's not your coin. It don't matter if you're here or not. But this thing is going to do the with Tootsie. Because why in God's green earth would this many companies be piled in up under something that was under legal lawsuit if it wasn't going to 10,000 a coin? But I'll leave that there. I'm a V12 type of guy, right? I'm not missing that. I need about 2-3 thoughts, 4-5 thoughts, right? But this is what that looks like. But now let's tap down. Last part, we already spoke about this, but this is just, I use an example of how these people come out. I've been talking about this now. They've been talking about tokenizing XRP. That's why they bought Medico in Africa and all. But they could be late August 18th. She just now popping out with this 50,000 views. Here I am, been talking about this 3 months ago. Hey, but listen, much love to the money mafia. This is why y'all are ahead of the times. This is why y'all are up one. This is why y'all's bags were packed before everybody else is cramming in here, right? Because y'all respect real DD. Y'all respect it when I put real DD, no Diddy, on the top of the lip piece. No Diddy again. But now let's scroll on through, guys. Let's get down to what we came through here for. Now I drove this out. Obviously, might have to redraw it here. Do I want to redraw it? Okay. All right. I'm going to redraw it just so everybody's in par. Okay. All right. All right. This is the Mon official sales strategy and idea guide. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. Shout out to and RIP to one of the greatest, Uncle Lou, who, I'm getting emotional. No, I'm joking. But shout out to Uncle Lou, who kept it real and also set up these kind of ideas and perspectives of how you want to collect profit of things, right? And now, of course, like, this wasn't his sales strategy, but certain things like sell brackets back when we were in AMC and learning how to kind of be in control of those situations, right? This is what I'm bringing to you guys, right? So a pass to the torch, right? Obviously, he way more veteran than I was. So no comparison there. But all right. Money Montgomery sales strategy. Here's how we're going to kick it off. Blink. Blink. Let's go with Blake. All right. So now, 1, simple metrics. The idea and point of this whole sales strategy, my sales strategy, is to, 1, guarantee you profits one way or the other, and in the quickest way, right? As your money continues to grow and you get to live off of this, right? That's the whole scheme of this, right? Now, again, let's do some quick maths, right? And we're going to go and say, your first step of this sales strategy is how many coins do you have or what you're aiming for, right? And now, again, what we'll use an example is 10,000 coins. So we got 10,000 coins, right? Equivalent of about what? And again, it's higher than that now. That's why I say 10 cents make a swing of money, but we'll say, all right, that's it, 10,000 just for the sake of math. We'll say XRP was at 50 cents and not 59 cents, 6 cents. So we're going to say that cost you, Jesus Christ, 5,000 Spanx. That's 5 Jezebels. All right, you got 5,000 Jezebels in the game. All right, that's at 10,000 coins. That's your bag. We're going to divide that 10,000 coins into 2. Oh, Jesus. All right, y'all don't judge me. All right, so we're going to go now. You got 5K, because ain't no way I'm about to be drawing these circles all day. And you got 5K. All right, now, that looks hellacious. Now, where we go from this point, I've got 2 bags of 5K. These are 5,000 coins, right? About 2,500 each, if we're just sticking with the same narrative, right? Now, I've got one side that I have for profit, and I'm not spelling that out. Y'all got PROF. That's our profit. And we got one side for HODL. Now, HODL pricing, again, all depends on where you're going. I expect, as they mentioned, in the next 10 years to see XRP at 10,000 per coin, right? 10,000 per coin. Now, of course, that means it's 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 that occurs within those years, right? But 10,000 per coin. So now I'm holding half of the bag or 5,000 coins, right? To 10K a share. Let's see. I'm going to draw it back in another color. So now, all right. So we got this. And let's say, I'm saying this at 10K. 5,000 coins, 10K. What's that? 50 million. So yeah, I think that's gonna be 50 million, right? Which, hey, that's a doozy. So that'll be 50 million. That's the woo. I want to see it mature. I want to see if it goes to this. All right, that covers that. We've now got the ability to do that. But now on this other side, we're gonna be collecting our money that's going to float us while this matures, right? So now while this matures, we're going to have money coming in, and that's going to provide for our life, paying bills, paying rent, paying off your house, whatever it is, right? And that's going to collect while we allow this number to go to whatever number it's going to go to, right? So now again, you've already seen how we've taken our 2,000. We're covering one. Where it can go, the heights, the moon, right? We've got 5,000 coins set up for that. If you have 10,000 coins. And we got 5,000 coins set up for now. We're going to collect profit. Now, let's go down our sale bracket. So now that we've got it set up, so if you got 20,000 coins, you're going to have 10,000, 10,000. You got 30,000 coins, you're going to have, 12,000, whatever, blah, blah. All right, you got it. Coming down our sale brackets, the initial goal, and what we're going to do is, and this is my sale strategy, not financial advice, do what you're going to do. The initial goal for me is that I want to get my initial investment out as quick as possible, plus, and ride the rest on house money. So now, in this particular instance, if there's 5,000 coins, right? I got 5K coins. Let me see how I'm going to do this here. Keep this neat. You want to come over here. So we got 5,000 coins. And this is for our sale. I'm going to immediately minus that by 2K, which is going to leave you 3K coins, right? With that 2K coins, we're going to go and we're going to sell 1,000. And of course, these are either or just ideas, so y'all can kind of see the aspect. Me, I've got my number set, right? I'm looking at $10 where I'm selling this again. Now, remember, I expect it by the end of this year conservatively to see $10 to $30. So I'm just going off of what these are my hypotheses, right? But I'm seeing $10, right? For y'all, I recommend you sell at $5. But I'm selling 1,000 coins at $5 or $10. Me, it'll be $10. So we're going to do $10 an example. 1,000 coins at $10 is going to be 10K. That makes your money back plus 100%. So now you made your money back. You made the money flip. So now the money's out the game. But now that leaves us how many coins? You got 3,000 over here to sell plus the 5,000 holders. So you got 7,000 coins now riding on house money. This is how you do the markets. You want to jump in, boom, get up, boom. And this is what we came in early for. Now, again, the more coins you have, the more you can sell. It makes it way more profit you collect. And this is why I told y'all guys, don't sit up there and I'm going to try to wait. You're supposed to be collecting this whole time so you can have the biggest bag to be able to break these things down, right? So now, 1,000 is 10K. Or you could have dropped off same pair of that 2K coins at 5 and got the 10K, right? But either way it goes, my aspect would be I want my 5K plus 100%, right? You could do the two if you wait the full if you drop the full 2 at $10, that's going to be 20K you made. So now you made your money back plus 15,000, in that small number of 10, right? With 2,000 coins. And that's why I say, guys, trust me, you're going to be able to go green. But now this is just my sales strategy. Do what you're going to do. But now, again, you got to have these sale brackets. Again, I have more coins than this, but now with this 3,000 remaining coins, we've got to stretch. You got from 10, which you've already sold at 10, so, wouldn't hope you would sell at 10 again. But you've got from 10 to 1,000 per coin, right? This is my sales strategy. I'm going to have my last block, and what I call blocks is 1,000 coins, right? That's a block, just so we can keep it simple. So when I say a block, you got 3 blocks over here. That's just 5 blocks, right? So now, I'm going to sell 1 block for sure. My last final block of 1,000 of my profit, a bag is going to be at 1,000 a coin. which would be $1 million, right? But then now I've got a couple of these things, but let's say at $30, you sell 1,000 at 30, that's another 30K. Depending on if you sold at 10, now you sit up at $50,000, guys. That's life-changing money. You got $50,000, you would still have 2,000 coins left to sell over, plus what's rolling over here. So now if you have 5,000 coins at 30K, you got 100-some thousand in hodl bag growing. But we need this to mature out. So then now, your next, of course, if you got a smaller amount, you would go over and say, all right, boom, now I've gotten that. I got 50,000. That's enough for me to float to where I can wait a little bit long for this to mature out and hit a Solana. I'm going to let it go to 150. Or actually, you would have to go a little higher. You would have to say when it goes to 250, I will drop off one more K. Now that's $250,000. You up 300,000 with what? This 5K coin still to hodl. My final course goes off of there. Now, if you can't do no 1.2 million and last off for 10 years, hey, brother, can't help you. Of course, we're going to be flipping and moving our money, but this is how the strategy set up to one. Allow the full play to mature, right? But now we also ain't over here eating ramen noodles and dying while we wait for that to occur. You've protected the money. Everything you're putting in, you've gotten back, and then you flipped it. So now you've made your money back, profited, right? Plus a rolling house money. Rolling with house money, now we're going to capitalize to make sure that we have our sales strategy so we can make the maximum money on this profit course, because this is important. This profit side is what allows you to float and stay out of all. Oh, it was at $50 and went down to 20. Now it went up to 400 and went down to 3. Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. I'm up 300,000. I cashed out. Hey, I ain't my house paid off the next 12 years. Whatever it may be, right? But that's why, of course, I say if you had 20,000 coins, it's 10,000 each. Now you can do a lot more to dispersing off. That was only with 3,000. Now with 10,000, you can drop off 1K at 30. You can drop off another one at 50. You can drop off one at 100. You can drop off one at 150. You can drop, and now you see, and that's why I said, guys, they stack it up while you got 59 cents. Trust me, just so we can be dialed in and maximize this play as it goes off. But that's going to require you to have been in early and not late. Finishing off, last little part, ways I'm collecting or ways to collect. Quick note. Now, one, XRP, as they've come through with this information, it's changed my play a little bit, because before I was going to do a quick move to Bitcoin, let it sit over there, etc., such out different plays. The things that are developed, remember, on the 3rd, XRP, JP Morgan is setting up to accept credit cards and mortgage transactions through XRP. So you'll be able to buy mortgages, houses, mortgage transactions, buy houses, and do credit cards, right? So that changes the scale of something. I'm going to bring it together for you. Credit Suisse, buy gold. So you can buy the gold, the silver, that platinum. One of our family members, I forgot who it was. Shout out, you know you are. I think a couple people actually. That platinum is a converter. That's the metal for catalytic converters. More expensive than gold, apparently. And then we can buy Ferrari, sports cars, etc. I told you I was a V12 type of guy. A double-decker yacht type of dude. A 3-thought type of guy. I told y'all that. But you can already buy those with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Right? So now the move is, and again, they're tokenizing the gold, so it's getting backed in gold by like in medical and these things. The asset isn't to move XRP to dollars like you would think. XRP is the new dollar now, right? So now we want to hold that steady as long as possible, because again, now there's difference of terms. Understand, if you've been holding your XRP for less than a year, there's different tax penalties. Most people are going to fall between this 22 to 24%. If you hold it for a year, you're down to 15% unless you make over $500,000 a year. That's huge, especially a single person. You're dropping 10%. You're dropping 10% and 10% don't sound like a lot until you're talking about 10% of $1 million. You know what I mean? But now again, these incorporations, things that we need to know, converting, and of course these new legalities, converting or exchanging one type of crypto for another. Those things you do have to file taxes on. So now I'm not moving my XRP as much as I thought I was going to. especially with it becoming as solidified as it was. My original plan was set up before all this stuff broke out. Now my moves, when I do sell one, I'm not going above 9,999 moving these transactions anytime soon. You do that above that, you're going to be triggering the IRS. They report those transactions to the IRS, regardless of if it's legitimate or not. If you have not been depositing 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand in your account, and you start popping that off in there, get ready to be locked up. Like, who's a good person to be locked up here? Who is a good person locked up? Can't even think one. Listen, you get the point. You're gonna be down bad. They're gonna lock down all your accounts, banks, credit cards, until they're able to figure out what's going on. Of course, they will unlock, but by the time they unlock, they have going to have scrubbed your entire information as far as all the information that you have with money, what accounts, etc., which kind of defeats the whole point of the crypto thing kind of being my privacy thing. So you don't want to blow the whole point of this, right? So now we're going to make moves of 5,000, 10,000, up to 10,000 once you get to 10,000. If you haven't been making those deposits, obviously you can do that. We're talking in non-biased terms. We know people can make $10,000 deposits. Some people can't, some people can't. But 5,000, but we just all know up under 9,999, you're not triggering anything, right? $5,000 deposit, boom. Roth IRA, you take, 1,000 to your bank account, 4,000 to your Roth IRA. That money that sits in Roth IRA is now non-taxable. And then you get to write that off with saying, hey, I didn't take this money to profit. That's going to an account I can't touch until I'm, it matures, was like 45 years old or something like that. 45, 50 or whatever. But it's non-tax. So now you be able to load that up to $250,000 and bring that. And it's growing now. That's invested Roth IRA. Invested in VTI dividends, et cetera. So the $250,000 you have that's going to be able to now roll. You've got the amount of money that it would take 30 or 40 years to build to even get set up to grow, set up to just even move immediately. So imagine the growth on that in a Roth IRA, $250,000 for the next 15, 20 years, right? So, you got that aspect. When you do collect, that's tax-free. Investment accounts, same maneuver. They're not going to be tax-free, right? But you can also claim losses. There's ways to when you invest that money, that when it's set up, you don't have to file. If you don't sell the stock, it's just sitting there. There's nothing to tax. There's nothing to file. There's ways that we want to move on. We're not skipping around the system. We're just using the system to our advantage. We're not taking the money initially. We're putting the money down, letting it be invested into the American system. And then once you do that, the system will allot you by letting you get it, right? But if you just try to jump in, system going to chop you up. System going to take 30%, 40% off top of your money. I'm not going down like that. Next, real estate. I want to make this fast. This thing is still spinning. How long is it going? I can't believe how long these videos be going. 20 minutes. Let's close out quick. Real estate. Direct or indirect. With them being able to purchase mortgages, now we've got an aspect to be able to say, hey, you're going straight to buy it directly, or you're converting it to cash, whatever. I wouldn't convert to cash. I would try to buy it using my XRP, right? But again, buying real estate, write off, right? But it's the tangible asset. You buy $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $1 million house. Guess what? That property's worth $1 million and growing. Now you can write it off. They're getting less and less of that money. We want to have that idea, bring it in. Another idea, transfer to Bitcoin. You are going to have that taxed, right? It's going to be a small amount than trying to move it to dollars and back on it. But that's going to be stored wealth value. You're going to put that money, you're not going to really touch that. Because again, now Bitcoin has that high transaction fee. It's not easy to move that money around. So when you buy Bitcoin, you're not transferring Bitcoins around. Probably cost you $10,000 to the Bitcoin right now, one Bitcoin, right? And now the last one that I wrote up here, again, there's more options. This is just an idea I have, guys. Staking and borrowing your own coins. Staking. Obviously, as y'all know, we had those pools open up. I forgot what that was. I forgot what the name of the system is that's running, but obviously you can stake your cryptos in these, liquidity pools. The liquidity pools, right? Staking your crypto, they pay you a certain percentage, whether that be quarterly, et cetera, whatever you agree upon terms. To have that liquidity, of course, we're going online. They're going to need all that liquidity to deal with these day-to-day transactions. There's a payoff of that, right? Now, again, what you do get paid is going to be taxed, but the staked amount is not taxed. So now you're saving on the big number, but you're going to be getting taxed on what's coming through. But again, moving the money around, making it work while paying the least amount of taxes, right, is the goal. Last part being having that coin on one of these wallets, like a ballot wallet. You take it to the bank. You take it to the bank. You got 5K on there at 10,000. It's worth 50 million. You go to the bank. You say, hey, I want a loan. I want to borrow against this. They verify obviously with the coin. I heard this was talked to me by Lou. They verify with the coin. Now you can get a loan against your 50K, and you can use, since XRP is a growing asset, the asset will pay for the interest or the loan payment that you have on it. So it's like you just have a never evolving window on that money. Pretty interesting thing to think about, right? But like I said, we're going to go more in depth with these as we go. No need to blow your head up with it now. Obviously, and this video is already 25 minutes long. But again, wanted to bring that to y'all. Everybody's requesting it. Here y'all go. Please tell me y'all sit down and absorb this information. Look at this. Look at these colors. Look what I've done here. Look at this drawing. Look at the doodling. But listen, guys, y'all hold it down. I'm trying to get this edited out and push this out to y'all. Y'all probably going to be nibbling on this in the morning. No diddy. Oh, no. Whoa, crazy. No diddy. But I love y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. You found information informative. If y'all like my strategy, tell me what y'all think. Tell me what additions you would have. Tell me what you're thinking. Put that down in the comments. Let's get this thing jumping. Much love, y'all. Hold it down. Y'all better like that thing, man. Y'all better like. I swear. Hey, y'all better like. I'm telling you. All right. All right. But nonetheless, y'all already know. I love y'all. Hold it down. Oh, yeah.